Hello all, welcome to NetSet OS. Today in this video, we will start graph data structure. After covering binary tree, binary search, stack, array, dynamic programming. In short, I have covered all the basic topics. Now, we will start with graph data structure. And in this video, we will cover the introduction part. So, what is graph? Here we have nodes which are either connected or not connected are termed as graph. Let's say if they are connected with each other, this is also a graph. If this point is connected, this is also a graph. Here the nodes are termed as vertex. So each node of the graph is represented as vertex, while the line connecting two nodes are said to be edges. Or we can say edge represents the path between two nodes or two vertex. Let's know graph implementation first. Basically, they are used in Facebook, LinkedIn, for recommendations on either e-commerce websites and many more. As we all know, हम लोग सब सोशल मीडिया पे हैं आजकल. तो वहाँ क्या होता है कि यहाँ पे हम लोग एज अ यूजर होते हैं. यूजर वी कैन टर्म इट एज नोड्स और वर्टेक्स. अब हम इमेजिन करते हैं कि ये मेरा एक फ्रेंड सर्कल है, where I have friends as R, N, F, S, E, and we are all connected with each other. So this is my friend circle, जिसमें N R से connected है, R S से connected है, S E से connected है और E F से connected है. Now we can say N and R directly connected with each other, while N and S are not directly connected. They are connected via R. अब हमने LinkedIn पे जैसे देखा है फर्स्ट कनेक्शन, सेकेंड कनेक्शन. तो फर्स्ट कनेक्शन कौन होते हैं? N और R. और सेकेंड कनेक्शन N और S, क्योंकि ये डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड नहीं है. अब मैं फेसबुक पे भी देखूं तो N और S, अगर N S की प्रोफाइल विजिट करता है, वो शो करता है कि R एक म्यूचुअल फ्रेंड है आपके बीच में. लेट्स से दे बोथ आर ऑल्सो कनेक्टेड. अब जब N और S डायरेक्टली कनेक्टेड है तो यहां पे ये डायरेक्ट फ्रेंड हो जाएगा इसका. सो दैट N इज अ फ्रेंड टू R, S and F. Mr. O is there, who is a random person on Facebook, and he sends me a friend request. अब मिस्टर O की अपना एक फ्रेंड सर्कल है. So whenever S and O are friends to each other, so the friends of Mr. O will be shown as friend suggestion to Mr. S. This frequently happens, right? So here I can say each user is represented as vertex, while when two people are connected with each other, they are connected with each other via edge, while friend suggestion comes with the help of graph theory concept. So this is a part of graph theory. We will study each concept one by one. Now let us take one more example. Let's say Google Map or Yahoo Map and GPS. Here also graph theory comes into play, as various locations are represented as vertex and the roads which are connected to each other are edges. Here I will name the places as A, O, B, C. So this A, O, B, C are vertex, whereas AC, DC, BC are the edges. So here graph theory is used to find shortest path. Let's say I want to go from A to C. There are multiple paths. Either I can go from A to O and then O to C, or I can go via B, AB, then BC, or I can directly go from A to C. So A to C is the shortest possible path. Let's take one more example. When we have e-commerce site, here we are usually getting recommendations. Recommendations are based on user's choice. Let's say I am a user of Myntra website and I am more interested in clothes. So what they will recommend me? Just the clothes. So recommendation section are based on user's choice of various e-commerce website. So they uses graph theory to recommend items of similar type as per user's choice. So it is also using graph theory to recommend items. So I told you the suggestion part. Suggestion, here I have opened a Facebook page and I am mostly connected to groups which are technical. Here the Facebook is suggesting me all the technical groups in which I am not added, as Java concepts, data science with Python, automation with Python, because I am more connected with all technical groups. So they recommend me or they suggest me as per graph theory which I can be interested in. So this is all a part of graph theory, and we will discuss in our videos by taking specific questions. Now let's take more terminology on graph. Let's say we have already discussed vertex. What are vertex? Vertex are the nodes of the graph. Then comes edges. Edges represents the path between two vertices. Let's name it as A, B, C and D. Then the third part comes degree. If someone asks me for degree of A vertex, so the degree is the edges connected to vertex A. So for A, the degree is 2. Now, if I have here C connected to D, and if someone asks me the degree of vertex C, so there are 3 edges connected to it. So I can say the degree of vertex C is 3. Then comes a term path. Path represents the sequence of edges between two vertices. So what is path? From A to D, so it will be the sequence of edges between two vertices. Let's say I want to take the path between from A to D. So here it goes from A to B, B to C and C to D. So these edges are the path. Then comes connected graph. When two vertices are connected with an edge are said to be connected graph. Let's say I want to know minimum number of edges in connected graph. So these are the vertex in a graph. Now if I connect it, it has vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, and when we comes to edges, they are 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 number of edges to connect these 4 vertex. As one vertex is connected to second vertex is connected to third vertex is connected to 4 vertex. तो ये कहीं ना कहीं एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड है. तो हम कह सकते हैं कि 4 वर्टेक्स को कनेक्ट करने के लिए हमें 3 एजेस चाहिए. तो अगर n वर्टेक्स हैं, so minimum number of edges needed in a connected graph is n minus 1. Now if someone asks me maximum number of edges needed in a connected graph, यहाँ पर हमें हर पॉसिबल वे देखना पड़ेगा कि सारे एजेस एक दूसरे से कनेक्टेड हो. 1 is connected to 2, 2 is connected to 3, 1 is connected to 3, 2 is connected to 4. So for maximum number of edges for this particular graph can be NC2, as there are two choices for vertex. Either it can be or cannot be. So we can say n minus 1 upon 2. So if there are 4 vertex, I can say 4 into 3 by 2. 2 2s are 4. So there will be 3 maximum number of edges for 4 vertexes. So this is all about graph introduction. Next we will be coming with implementations of graph. We will take each implementation and will discuss elaborately on that particular topic. So this is it. Thank you for watching.